Alright, so today I'm going to be fishing Shingle Creek. We're actually coming in on Shingle Creek from Hunters Creek, parked at Osprey Park, and I'm walking the trail now underneath Town Center Boulevard. Fish just went right there. It's kind of a cooler morning for Florida, and I know a lot of these bass have been in pre-spawn. They may be in spawn mode now. I don't know. It's been a hot minute since I've been here, but it's just a beautiful channelized little stream, river, whatever you want to call it, that has plenty of fish in it. There's a lot of dinks in here, but there are also a lot of big fish. I've caught plenty of fish, 3-4 pounds plus. There's plenty of dinks though too, but I've also heard stories of people catching 10-pounders out of here, or in the 8+ range, and I've seen fish in here that are +5. So hopefully we'll find one of those today. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge. It's morning. Typically the bite here turns on because the water remains cool. Typically the bite turns on about midday. Between 11 and 3 is when I've been most successful. In the summer, in the afternoon, after 3 o'clock is when I've caught many fish here. Morning can be hit or miss, but I've got plenty of time today. So we'll try the early morning, the midday, and see how it turns out. That's not good. We're okay. No, we're not. Look at this. Alright, so I don't fish with braid, and I just got out one of the worst crow's nests I've had in a while. I'm fishing with fluorocarbon. It's Vanished by Berkeley. It's really, really good. It's very, very strong. That bass is still sitting right there. It does vanish underwater, which is excellent. But the problem, and it casts it very, very smoothly. The issue with it is, though, is because it casts so smooth, it often comes off the bail really, really quick. And you can get some nasty knots on it. What you need to do is, when you're putting it on your reel, is to put it on nice and straight, really, really slow, and you'll avoid those messes like I did. Flies or something. There we go. Good little one. Oh, come on. There we go. I found one hit. This right here is probably the most common sized bass you'll find here, but there are plenty of big ones. Perfect hook set right in the side of the mouth. It's fairly healthy. He's looking good. No sores on him. Might have been caught before. Back in the water. That's your most common size bass here, but there are plenty of big ones too. The one that swam off there is probably 3 pounds. There we go. That's on take it. Stay low, bud. There's 2 or 3 of them back there. I saw this one come up and hit it. Probably a good pounder. Another thing is, these fish will fight really hard, so if you were looking for... Oh, he's probably definitely more than a pound. These fish will fight really, really hard because they're constantly swimming against the stream, against the current. Alright guys, it's another good Shingle Creek bass, so let's there's no snakes, and then get him back in the water. There's a bass going down the current there, that one's hunting. Alright, I've already spooked a couple fish just trying to walk up on this area. You see this mat here? The water's moving really slow. We got this mat here, and this is where I caught the big 4-pounder last time I was out. I might put a picture of that up in the video. There we go. He's a dink. And wrapped in that tree. And there's my Senko. Yeah, this little guy. No! I'm getting that Senko back. Get him back in there. He's sitting underneath that the cover on the other side there. All right, dude. Say goodbye. Oh, I did have a fish on. He's running. That's another little guy. Oh, he's bigger. He's bigger than I thought he was. Let's work him. Let's work him down here. He's definitely bigger than I thought he was. This is a good fish. No, this is actually a good fish. Oh! Come here. What you got here? Stay out of the mud. Stay out of the mud. Open your mouth. Oh, he inhaled that. Probably a good 2-pounder. Kind of sucked the hook down in. We got it out. He's okay. Let's get back in the water here. There he goes. The hook wasn't in his gut, but it's down in the corner of his mouth, and I couldn't get my regular pliers in there. Always carry a pair of little forceps or needle nose with you. Alright, now I got the fish guts off my hands. Fish slime, rather. I think... Oh, there's another one up there. Another one on. Already. This one's definitely not as big as the other one. This little guy. Let's work him down here. Come on. As soon as that hit the water, he grabbed it. This is still a decent fish. Oh, he's fat. Alright, got him out. He's not bad. He's nice and healthy. The good thing about this place is that the fish are not emaciated whatsoever. I don't think I've ever caught one out of here that has been. But you can see that. I know that the primary forage is stuff that's soft and fish because the gripper teeth are so freaking sharp. This little hole here. Water gets deep. Kind of flows into it. Caught a couple bass here before. Oh my gosh, there's like a 5-pounder in there. This is not the one I wanted to catch either. He's still good. There's like a 6-pounder sitting in there. I gotta get this guy off the hook quick. The bad thing about these hooks is they're so sharp, and I got him through I got a perfect hook set on him, right through the nose. But there's a big fish in there. I just saw it. This fish, I don't know if he's 5 or 6 pounds. He's big though. She's big. I got such crap. I got a little one coming in after it. I'll watch this fish swim out. I just saw the shadow. I don't know where he or she went. They aren't tiny. It's a big fish. Really wish I had caught that big one. I would have had a chance. I'm sure we'll run into another one or two here somewhere. Swirled over there. It's a little one. Ooh, it's fighting hard though. Save my Senko. Oh, alright, well. Good hook set, corner of the mouth. Whoop. You can see these fish are fairly heavy. This one's a nice little chunky one. Get him back in there. But you know, right now there's a big bass. He's sitting right there underneath all that mess. It's our tail. Oh, no. so what just happened was I just had a clean break. I saw the fish take the Senko, set the hook, but the line was over top of that one stick there, and felt the line. I guess it frayed down by the hook, and I didn't check it. Ended up just breaking off. Hopefully the fish spit that. Oh, here it comes. That sucks. It was a decent fish. His little brother got it this time. Come on. Just lift you up here. These fish are nice and healthy. It's a good looking fish. Back in there. See this building here? This is the Hunters Creek Middle School. You can access this trail and this creek by parking there and walking in behind it. But the catch is it can only be during non-school hours. So after 4:30 during the weekdays, Saturday, Sunday, or any typical holiday. And I typically walk in right here on this path. But not today. Today I had to park down at Hunters Creek. We parked at Osprey Park, walked down to the bridge, and then hopped on the trail from there. Had one on. Oh, this is a good one. Got his weeds. He ever so slightly picked it up. He didn't hit it very hard. It's real gentle. Which is why I didn't notice he was on there for a second. There we go. Probably a pound and a half. It's a good fish, nice and healthy. That's your average size for him. So the reason I like fishing this place, and I highly recommend it to anybody, is it doesn't get a lot of pressure. Not only does it not get a lot of pressure, you can kids can actually catch a ton of fish here. It's a numbers place. There are quality fish here. Don't get me wrong. I've seen a couple today. Just wasn't able to hook into them, or wasn't able to get the bait to where it needed to be. There are quality fish here. But kids can come here and just rip it up. I've caught, it's been maybe 2 hours and I've already caught a dozen fish. Easy. And I'm not fishing like I normally am. I'm trying to cover a lot of ground so you guys get to see what it looks like here and all the different areas. But you can easily catch. I've come here and caught 20 fish in 2 or 3 hours. And my son came last time I brought my son fishing live bait, just fishing those big holes, tons of panfish. He probably caught over 20. We were only here for an hour and a half at the most. Worms is the best thing. He's caught bass on those worms too. So kids can catch a variety of fish. They can catch tons of them almost nonstop at some point. And it's easily accessible from the shoreline. Now the weeds. It's definitely not as big as the other one. I'll just flip you up here. We got some more cover over here. We're gonna run the Senko down alongside, just like I've been doing. Another little guy. Keep pressure on him. See how hard he's fighting? That's what makes this fishing here fun. I fished in plenty of different lakes where bass, they just this is a good fish. He's fat. Hold on. Round and round we go. Fished in plenty of different lakes where the fish just, they pick the bait up and good hook set. But once they pick the bait up, they just they just drag themselves in. They don't fight. He's nice and healthy. Nice looking fish. Let's go over here and get him back in the water. Northern part of this blow down here. That log. I know there's fish that sit under it. Caught plenty off of it before. Just put it in the right place. Just a couple little ones. I don't know how big this guy is. Oh, he's a big one. Oh, shit. What is that? What is that? That's a bowfin. Oh yeah, that's a bowfin. You guys see him swimming right there? He's probably a three pound bowfin. He came right after it again. Didn't set the hook very hard on them. They can have very bony mouths. He's sitting over there. I don't know if there's any bass sitting over there. He's sitting right in front of me now. Really don't feel like catching anything with teeth today. He'll hit it again. They're aggressive. Man, the one thing you gotta watch out for when you hear spider webs, it just ran face first into one. Got it in my mouth. Gross. God, I hope he's not crawling on me right now. So I made the decision. I'm not gonna go up the way to the bridge, mostly because I'm running out of time. And I need to walk back down to my car. I want to hit that one spot one more time where I saw that big fish. And I'm also running out of Senkos. I got to pick up some more. I've got about 4 left without the O-rings. If you have O-rings, use them. Like I said, I haven't found any yet. I'm just been kind of lazy and haven't ordered any. But if you have them, use them. It'll save you a lot of Senkos. All right, so didn't have any luck in those holes. Caught maybe one other small one on the way back down, but nonetheless, still one of my favorite places to fish here in Central Florida, especially if you're in the Orlando area, South of Orlando, Kissimmee, St. Cloud. It's all well within driving distance. You can do many things here: hike, fish, ride bike, walk your dog, canoe, kayak. It's awesome. It's in a great part of the Orlando City area, down here in Hunters Creek. Beautiful place. If you get a chance, I highly recommend that you come down and try fishing it. If you thought today was helpful, go ahead and hit the like button, share, subscribe, whatever you got to do. I promise next time I come back down to Shingle Creek, we're going to go and fish the northern end, north of that bridge that we stopped at, and fish up to the secondary bridge by the power line crossing. There's plenty of pockets in there that are really accessible during the winter and colder months when the vegetation is down that aren't during the summer. So for now, I'm out. I'm going to go home, relax, get ready for work. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, and stay tuned for more videos.